Welcome back to Collectland. Now, I'm not in a great shape, as you can see. I'm basically starving, um, zombies. Not very good situation to end up as. So, I am going to escape. That was not a good block to use. Okay, so I was hoping to save these apples, but as the old nemesis has killed me in many episodes, stands outside the door. Ugh, those things. Well, I don't have my iron pickaxe yet. Jeez. Alright, so I have a plan. I'm going to make a secondary base in here. Now that might be a bit of a waste, or maybe it's a brilliant plan. It could be a dumb plan, but it is a plan. And a plan shall happen. So now I will have that iron and I can start mining. This is probably a very bad idea. There we go. I have just realized the problem. The pickaxe head plan is in the chest at my normal base, so my plan has completely fallen apart easily. I suppose I could wait and talk to you again when something happens, or if it becomes day again. I shall return. Alright, well, it looks like the iron is smelted up. However, that doesn't really change the plight I find myself in, which is, waiting for the daytime. But, my secondary base has given me iron, so I should tell you that. I'll be back. I have eaten all of the food that I had brought with me, and there are still some hostile mobs outside, so that has not helped increase the hearts. Well, I shall return when I get back out there. Alright, I am back. Now, I have realized that with the gear that I can make, there is a tip upgrade that I can use. And this will upgrade a pickaxe. Now, I'm not entirely certain if this will work on the tool that I have made from Silence Gear, but I'm willing to try it out. And it is flint and some wood, which is really inexpensive. Hey, and look, we got plenty of them. That's kinda nice. That's a problem. Well, at least I tried. Anyway, it looks like I'm going to need a flint pickaxe from Silence Gems. I can use my 3 remaining flint, and the armor will have to wait because I cannot do anything with the armor. Yeah, getting a better pickaxe. I cannot do anything better until I have string, and I do not have any. However, these may drop something which I can grab into string. However, I have to get lucky and find the one particular thing, flax. I think this calls for celebration because now I can make a farm. I have plenty of land right over there just waiting for farming. So let me situate my inventory and I will return. Alright, I'm back. I have done a little bit of inventory management here. Going to make a stone hoe. One of the few types of tools that don't seem to be this is poorly made, unless I'm playing wrong mods, then what I said makes no sense. We got peanuts, strawberries, carrot, potato. Oh, right. That's right. That requires a special thing. Seeds. It's funny how you can say that in vanilla Minecraft versus modern Minecraft, how a special thing is something that's normal, and the weird thing is the thing that I was doing. Modern Minecraft can do weird things. Weird things. Well, I'm going to go ahead and break some of these, see what foods I can get. I'll return again later. I have returned. One little hint or tip that I can give is to leave a few, they spread and grow. So it's a good source of early food. Then you leave some of them, they'll just grow back. And you can just have like an infinite supply of these little gardens. As long as you have a few still laying around. Speaking of which, my inventory is full again. So I'm going to manage and I will return again. Alright, I've returned, and I think I have completed the collection of everything that happens to be in this garden. So, having a nice large variety of foods is going to help, but it really gets kind of complicated with the management type of thing. You have all these different foods you can try to keep track of, but there are so many different foods that you kind of get lost in trying to cook with them. It can be just a tiny bit confusing. In fact, I don't even think I planted this onion. That's how it gets. So, there's an easy way to manage all of this, and that is with the Cooking for Blockheads kitchen. Now, that thing is nice, but it's going to require a few things. And to start it, you need to find some sugar cane. And a good way to find sugar cane is to go along a nice river like this one. They usually spawn up on the surface. Wow. Didn't expect some company here. Well, let me get out my good old-fashioned keyblade and we'll beat up some hostile. This is very weird. Oh, why are they just standing there? They're not even looking. That is very strange. Well, I suppose I should count myself lucky. And watch it as a vanilla mob that kills me. Ah, guardian of the land. Single skeleton. Well, I'm going to try to find my way around another path. I shall see you if I find some sugarcane. Alright, looks like I found some sugarcane, and it's actually fairly close. Sugarcane is, you sometimes can be pretty hard to locate if you, don't know where to look. Oh, and I have found my second garden type. And every garden has a different ingredient list. So, if you want to try to collect all the foods, it's going to be a lot of different gardens to keep track of. Some of them drop similar things. So, it's best to keep a good track of what your farm contains if you want to find everything. Once again, if you want to keep one of these gardens and grow it a little closer to home, you can shift, break it, bring it, and then run it all the way back. There we go. Now that will grow into a new garden farm. Now, I seem to be ignoring a lot of the more complicated problems like armor. Oh dear. I guess I did have that garden. Oh well. In order to get some armor, I'm going to need either flint, string, or one of those fancy silence gems armor, or just a whole mess of iron for vanilla armor. Now, that's going to become a tiny bit difficult to collect. There it is. Found my base. That's going to be a tiny bit difficult to collect all that iron, as I have not found a significant cave system. However, I shall go exploring. I will let you know if I find anything interesting. Alright, I'm just returning for a minute. I didn't really explain what this lore is. See, this is Gaia Memory. It is something from Common Rider Craft, and it's something that you can use to make special armor. But you're going to need to make a whole bunch of different things, like a Gaia Memory Refiner. And these Gaia Memories, although they don't do much on themselves, you can use them to make these thingies. Look like little memory sticks. Just craft your armor right there, and then you use these little memory sticks to change the form. But in order to use the full power of the form, I'm going to have to get a driver. That's the main basis for almost every single Kamen Rider is a driver. And in order to get those drivers, you often need very specific things. So if I'm going to make good use of these, I'm going to need to get some iron and redstone so I can get the special items, and then I can craft a driver. But I'll go ahead and explore like I said, and I'll come back when I'm ready. Alright, I have returned, and I have been flamed by a cutman. That is what I get for exploring at night again. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I'm going as many great adventures as possible as it becomes night. It's going to become a little bit more complicated as time goes on and more hostile mobs get onto my trail. So I'm going to find that old cave, which I've marked by torches, and I'm going to go ahead and start mining. I'll be back when I escape. Alright, I've returned. I did not escape. It followed me all the way to the cave and took me. So, I suppose I am going to have to collect my things. And it is mysteriously gone, which is good news. No, it isn't. Oh my gosh, where's my Keyblade? Where did it go? No, seriously, where? What's... Alright. My Keyblade is gone. My Keyblade is gone. Alright, I'm sorry for all the silence, but it seems I have been assaulted again. Not always really the best at PvP there. Okay, luckily it seems I have in a corner. Oh my dear Lord. Yes. Alright. Oh, no. Please, no. This is probably very funny for you, but this is actually quite surprising for me. Oh my goodness. Where is it? This is going to be like the first episode, isn't it? Or the second? Yeah, I figured as much. Oh, you are. I have attacked. I can't get my weapon back. I need a weapon to fight. Ingot power. Ingot power. Oh no. My dear jeez. Okay. One thing has been made very clearly evident is I need a bed. Because beds are useful in this situation. Gosh. My goodness. Oh my god. One man with a pickaxe. Oh, wait, an axe. One man and an axe has saved the day. Yeah. If I cut out anything there, this is my attempt at saving everything. Well, I have some cleanup to do. I have much cleanup to do. There we go. Cleanup complete. I shall mine for a while. In hopes that maybe I can get just enough safety here to get some armor or something. Alright, here's a little tour of the cave. We got some wizard gemstones, which I can now dig since I have an iron pickaxe. And every single different Common Rider armor from each series has these different materials representative of their particular series. Here we have, ooh, I got a flame ring. Now, I am almost out of inventory space. Now I'm not. Alright, and here we got some Megiddo ore. And here we got Megiddo Storm. Alright. Aha! So it looks like I can make copper armor. But it's going to require some better materials. Alright, I'm back. So I made it back to my base. I'm gonna put some foods in there. And one thing that I do to remind myself if I need to plant something is to put it at the bottom. That way I can see if I need to plant it. And then if I do, I can put it here and then remove it at the top. Now that's not going to be too helpful for now, later, but for now, it's all I can do. I could make a fridge, or I could make some armor. And I think I'm going to make some armor, because armor is exactly what I need right now. Yes. Feel the armor is feels like safety now from the hostile hordes of mobs. To you know what, I'm going to eat these apples because I have an apple tree. Alright, I'm going to sort my inventory and I will return. Alright, I have returned. I use this Gaia memory fragments to craft me W chestplate. It may not do much except for be some extra armor till I get a driver, but it is still some extra protection. And every little bit of protection shall be good against the hostile mobs of doom in this land. Don't need that, 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 don't need... I shall save this. And I will return when I have found another location. Actually, I have a great idea. So when you have Journey Map installed, sometimes you can scout ahead a little bit. Look on the surface and, excuse me, look on the surface and see, oh, hey, here we go. We got something interesting here. What is that? That looks like a special structure. And where there are special structures, there are usually special materials to be found. Now, I shall plot a course towards that momentarily. However, I'd like to see there could be other special structures around here too. And the more you know about the mods, the more you can tell what you're looking for by the journey map. It looks like I can't find anything else. I am going to go travel to this little village area, and I'm going to see what I can find there. I will turn. Okay, I have actually found it. It's a lot closer than I expected. Now, I bet this thing's going to be full of hostile mobs, so if I want to go ahead and take a peek in here, maybe I can grab something before they on gold. Gold. Nope, they're here, aren't they? Nope. Alright, still daytime. Looks like I got lucky. Alright. I set a checkpoint, and I have made off with a lot of materials. That means I can go make some armor, possibly, and I shall survive. Once I have good enough gear, I can start fighting them well, I can actually start fighting them. However, getting a weapon might be a little bit more complicated. How about we check out and see what these cell metals can do for us in weaponry? I thought so. So, many of the weapons are really very good, but they often require a base weapon, which is going to need some rider circuits. I'm only going to get those from fighting hostile mobs. So, it looks like I'm going to have to do some other orientations when it comes to weaponry, or at least defense being my currently best offense. I guess I'll make some armor, and then, uh, alright, I have some armor. A little mix and match, but I should do for now, at least until I find something better. But for now, I think a little bit of exploring is due. I don't really explore too much sometimes, but I think if I'm going to find some of the better stuff, I'm going to have to search a little bit further. I'll get back with you if I find something interesting. Candy. Uh, Back for just a second. Found some ore. A tiny, not quite a cave, but looks like a cave. Going to go ahead and gather that, and I shall continue with my explorations. Ooh, actually, this is the ore that keeps on giving. With so many ores and mods installed, sometimes you get that. You'll start mining and you'll get more and more and more the deeper you go. Alright, I'm back. It looks like this mini cave keeps on giving. The more ore I dig, the more ore I uncover. Ooh, oops. But it looks like it's starting to get kind of dark. I'm risking it here. Don't exactly have a good track record with mobs of this hostile world. And it looks like I'm full. Well, I think that's a good enough time for me to go back to base. Anyway, let's see if I explored anything interesting here. Doesn't look like there's anything super fancy here. Looks like there's a bunch of forest, but perhaps I shall just keep searching. Maybe I could find something a little bit more fancy if I just keep at it. Anyway, I'll go ahead and teleport back to base. Or perhaps I should walk. You know, I think I'm going to keep exploring. Alright, I have found another cave. I think I shall mark this. Perhaps this is not a cave. Never mind. I shall continue exploring. Okay, I think that's enough exploring. Ah. That's gonna take a while. Alright, I'm gonna get my stuff. I'll return. Alright, bye ham. I'll have to make an arrow. I don't care. I am going to escape. Off onto the sunset. Yeah. I'll return. Alright, that's enough. This time, I teleported. I'm not really going to screw around with this. Oh no, why is it still here? That was weird. No more death doom. Oh my gosh, there it is. Oh, goodness. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Oh, I'm sorry to say that I teleported, but I think when it comes to a playthrough like this, I'm mostly just gonna play it, try to have fun. If it ends up with me losing everything, well, sometimes uh, I think that's enough. Alright, goodbye. I'll see you next time on Collectland, or I might try another mod pack. Yeah, something a little less hostile, possibly. Okay. Goodbye.